Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Demon Slayer. It is a new anime that I'm watching and you guys actually chose it and I am very, very excited to be watching it. So if you're watching this early, it means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. As always, I'm sending you those big hugs through the screen. And if not, still thank you so much for watching. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description below. So last time on Demon Slayer, I watched the first episode and I was shocked at how quickly it caught me. I was expecting kind of a ramp up period where we're introducing the characters, but there's not a lot happening yet. And we'll kind of, I feel like in a lot of series, especially like shonen series, we'll have a couple episodes where, we're just kind of laying the groundwork and then we'll kind of start on our big, story arcs. And wow, it was establishing, they did establish everything, but it just felt like we hit the ground running. So I really like our main character so far. And ironically, I can't remember his name, but I remember his sister's name, Nezuko. And because I think they just said it so much. Now watch me have gotten that wrong. I am really looking forward to seeing the story that develops out of the premise that they laid in the first episode, which is basically that this poor guy's whole family gets killed by demons, and he's not there to protect them, and the only one left, someone alive, is his one sister, who now appears to be turned into a demon. But I love the moment where they were kind of going back and forth in that scene in the snowy woods with the other demon slayer on whether or not she was still in there. And I love the scene where she's just protecting her brother. She just gets right in front of him, and you can tell it even stops the demon slayer guy in his tracks, that because I guess demons aren't supposed, we don't know a whole lot about demons yet, but it sounds like that's not supposed to happen, especially when they're really hungry and really ravenous. They can't really think about anything else, but she did. It seems like we're following pretty basic vampire rules with the demon lore. At least as far what I know so far. They can't be exposed to sunlight. They can be turned. People can be turned by being exposed. If their blood is exposed to demon blood. Or an open wound or something. So it sounds like we're on our next part of the arc will be to find the Demon Slayer guy at the end of last episode kind of recommended somebody to try and go see about getting his sister saved, hopefully cured. So that's all I know so far. Like I said last time, I really don't, I don't have any outside knowledge of the series or where it's going, which is just how I want it, because I want to just be surprised by everything. So I am so enjoying it. I think it's a beautifully animated and really well done story so far, and that's just after episode 1. So I can't wait to see more. So without further ado, because I'm sure I'll have a lot to say at the end, so I'll save my big rant for the outro rant. Without further ado, let's jump right into episode 2 of Demon Slayer. Let's do this. All right, that was so good. So we got, I think, a lot more info about, demon slaying in this one, which I think is cool. So kind of building off of the craziness that happened in the last episode, we get, a little bit more about, this new character, the masked man. I think they did say his name once. I'll get there. I learned Tanjiro. Oh, wait, it says it on the episode titles. Sakonji. Okay, so we got a little bit of background about him, because my guess was that based on some of the stuff that was going on in the episode, that he was kind of expecting Tanjiro and kind of testing him. So then we find out at the end that that's exactly what's going on. And apparently, I've been trying to put it together in my head, why does Tanjiro have that keen sense of smell. And even like the demon that he fought in this episode said he had like a really hard head. Like there's something different about him. And we know now that Sakonji, the trainer, also has that sense of smell, and that he's looking for an heir to his demon slaying activities, apparently. So I find that really interesting that I was like wondering about that last episode. Like, is there something more to it that he has like this really it seems to have like some unnatural abilities, Tanjiro does. And I was wondering like if that was going to be addressed, or if we were just going to leave it that like some people in this world just can smell better than others. But I think that's going to be interesting to see like why does that matter and how did it happen, and get a little bit more background on Sakonji and just demon slaying in general. And we know now that Giyu, the black-haired demon slayer that we saw in the last episode, sent we knew that he sent Tanjiro to this guy, but now we know that like the guy had the heads up and was going to put him to the test. So this was the first time we ever like saw a demon. We have seen Nezuko, obviously, but I don't know why I get this feeling like she's not like a full demon yet. We know that there's something different about her. Like she won't attack humans. They said that. But I also like, I don't know why I kind of developed this theory that maybe because she hasn't attacked humans yet, that's why she's not, like, maybe she has to feed in order to like fully become a demon, and that's why she's still kind of her, but she's like been turned already. But not fully. So I'm curious to see more about that. I don't know if that's like a thing. I know that Sakonji really warned Tanjiro about like, do not ever let her feed on another person. So I'm kind of curious to see like more of the world building and everything going on. But this is really good. I think we got a little bit further ahead in the plot. And we met a new character, and it looks like we're going to be meeting some more new characters, which I'm excited about. I just love the visuals, and I love the setting. And I think I'm really going to enjoy putting together the pieces of like how demon slaying works, and how are they going to use that to, like, how are they going to cure his sister. And I'm sure there's just going to be some really cool arcs and fun stuff along the way as well. So thank you guys again so much for picking this series for me. I'm really enjoying it. It has hooked me so much faster than I thought it would. I can't wait to see more, so please join me next time for that, and I will see you then. Bye guys!